Manifestation isn't just about positive thinking, it's a powerful practice that shapes reality through the force of belief and focused intention. But this journey isn't always smooth sailing. As you work to bring your desires into being, you'll encounter obstacles that test your resolve and refine your approach. This video delves deep into the 10 most significant negative signs you'll face on your manifestation path. Equip yourself with this knowledge and overcome them. Trust me, by the end of this video, you will emerge stronger than ever before. 1. The doubt demon strikes. Doubt is manifestation's arch nemesis. It creeps in, whispering that your desires are out of reach. When doubt takes hold, it manifests as a constant, nagging voice in your head questioning every aspect of your desires. You'll find yourself obsessively checking for results, only to feel crushed when they don't materialize instantly. Lying awake at night, your mind racing with worst-case scenarios, questioning whether you're doing it right or if manifestation even works at all. Comparing your progress to others and feeling inadequate. Hesitating to take action, paralyzed by the fear of failure. Second-guessing every decision, no matter how small. This doubt isn't just uncomfortable, it's actively working against your goals. Every moment spent in fear and uncertainty sends ripples of negative energy into the universe, creating resistance to the very things you're trying to attract. Doubt corrodes your confidence, making it harder to maintain the positive vibration necessary for successful manifestation. To combat doubt, you must cultivate unshakable faith. This isn't about blind optimism, but a deep, cellular level knowing that what you desire is already yours. Develop a daily practice of affirmations and visualization. When doubt creeps in, acknowledge it, but don't give it power. Remind yourself of past successes and the limitless potential within you. 2. Obstacles arise, the universe's resistance training. The path to manifestation is rarely a straight line. Instead, it often resembles an obstacle course designed to test your determination and ingenuity. These challenges arise in various forms, each demanding a unique approach to overcome. Unexpected setbacks related to your goals suddenly appear, throwing your carefully laid plans into disarray. You'll encounter unexpected financial setbacks that seem to directly target your goals. People in your life who suddenly become unsupportive or even openly critical of your dreams. Logistical nightmares that make your desired outcome feel impossibly far away. Physical illnesses or injuries that derail your momentum. Technical glitches that interfere with your manifestation work. A string of bad luck events that test your resolve. Tempting distractions that threaten to pull you off course. These obstacles aren't signs of failure, they're opportunities for growth. Each challenge you overcome proves to the universe and yourself that you're worthy of your desires. Embrace these difficulties as cosmic resistance training, building the strength and resilience needed to handle the reality you're manifesting. Develop a problem-solving mindset. When faced with an obstacle, break it down into smaller, manageable steps. Seek out creative solutions and be willing to adapt your approach. Remember, the universe often has plans far grander than your original vision. These detours may lead to even better outcomes. 3. The inner critic roars. As you push the boundaries of what you believe is possible, your inner critic will fight back with a vengeance. This voice of self-doubt and negativity can be incredibly damaging if left unchecked. This voice isn't just annoying, it's a deeply ingrained defense mechanism trying to keep you safe in your comfort zone. You'll hear thoughts like, "Who do you think you are to want this? You've never succeeded before, why would this time be any different? You're being selfish for wanting more than you already have. People will judge you if you actually succeed." You don't deserve this level of abundance or happiness. It's safer to give up now before you get hurt or disappointed. This negative self-talk is poison to your manifestation efforts. It creates a self-fulfilling prophecy, aligning your energy with failure instead of success. Your inner critic undermines your confidence, sabotages your actions, and keeps you playing small. The key to silencing your inner critic is to recognize it as a separate entity from your true self. Give this voice a name and imagine it as a character distinct from you. When it pipes up, thank it for its concern, but firmly state that you're choosing to believe in your potential instead. Replace each negative thought with a positive affirmation that directly counters it. 4. Your body sounds the alarm. The mind-body connection is powerful, and the stress of manifestation work can manifest physically. You'll experience insomnia that leaves you exhausted and drained, tension headaches or unexplained muscle aches, digestive issues triggered by anxiety about your goals, skin breakouts or rashes as your body processes stress, frequent colds or infections as your immune system weakens, jaw clenching or teeth grinding, especially at night, unexplained fatigue or lack of energy even after rest. These physical symptoms aren't just uncomfortable, they're clear signals that your manifestation efforts are out of alignment. Your body is telling you that something needs to change in your approach or mindset. Ignoring these warnings will only create more resistance and delay your manifestations. Address these issues head-on through a holistic self-care routine. Prioritize sleep hygiene, incorporate stress reduction techniques like meditation or yoga, and fuel your body with nourishing foods. Remember, your physical vessel is the conduit through which your manifestations will come to life. It needs to be in prime condition. 5. Stuck in the manifestation mud. One of the most frustrating experiences in manifestation is feeling stuck or stagnant. This sense of being trapped in a rut can be demoralizing, making you question whether you're making any progress at all. There will be times when your manifestation journey feels like wading through quicksand. You'll experience a frustrating lack of forward momentum, no matter how hard you try. Creative blocks that leave you feeling uninspired and directionless. The sense that you're repeating the same patterns over and over without results. A loss of enthusiasm for your goals, even though you still want them. Difficulty visualizing or connecting emotionally to your desired outcome. A nagging feeling that you're missing something crucial in your approach. Increased procrastination and avoidance of manifestation work. This stagnation isn't just frustrating, it's a clear sign that your current approach isn't working. The universe is telling you it's time to shake things up and try a new direction. Staying stuck in this energy will only lead to more of the same, creating a cycle of disappointment and inertia. Break free from this rut by intentionally disrupting your routine. Try new manifestation techniques, seek out fresh perspectives, or even take a complete break to reset your energy. Sometimes, the best way to get unstuck is to stop pushing so hard and allow inspiration to flow naturally. 6. The impatience trap. In our instant gratification world, the sometimes slow process of manifestation can feel excruciating. As you work towards manifesting your desires, impatience often rears its head, creating a sense of urgency that can derail your progress if left unchecked. Frustration with the pace of progress becomes a constant companion. You'll find yourself constantly checking for signs that your manifestation is working, comparing your progress to others and feeling discouraged, tempted to force outcomes through desperate or ill-advised actions. Obsessively tweaking your manifestation methods, never giving anything time to work. Feeling angry or resentful towards the universe for not delivering faster. doubting your own worthiness because your desires haven't manifested yet, struggling to enjoy the present moment, always focused on the future. This impatience isn't just uncomfortable, it's actively working against your manifestation by sending out energy of lack and desperation. The universe responds to your vibration, not your wishes, and impatience broadcasts that you don't truly believe your desire will manifest. This creates a self-fulfilling cycle of frustration and delayed results. Cultivate patience by reframing your manifestation journey as a process of personal growth, not just a means to an end. Set smaller, achievable milestones along the way to your big goal and celebrate each victory. Develop a gratitude practice to shift your focus to the abundance already present in your life. 7. Emotional roller coaster ahead. The manifestation journey often brings intense emotional fluctuations, creating a sense of inner turmoil that can be challenging to navigate. Mood swings become commonplace as you oscillate between hope and despair. One moment you're filled with excitement and certainty about your manifestation, and the next you're plunged into doubt and frustration. These rapid shifts in emotion leave you feeling unbalanced and exhausted. In this moment, you'll experience sudden bursts of anger or irritability, even over small things. Periods of inexplicable sadness or hopelessness. Intense anxiety about the future and your ability to manifest your desires. Overwhelming excitement followed by crushing disappointment. Feelings of unworthiness or imposter syndrome as you pursue your goals. Unexpected grief as you let go of old limiting beliefs. Mood swings that leave you feeling out of control and disconnected from yourself. These emotional upheavals aren't just unpleasant, they're powerful energy transmitters that can attract experiences matching your current emotional state rather than your desired outcome. Left unchecked, this emotional instability can derail your manifestation efforts and leave you feeling exhausted and discouraged. Emotional regulation becomes crucial during this time. Develop a toolkit of coping strategies, journaling to process your feelings, mindfulness techniques to stay present, and healthy outlets for intense emotions like exercise or creative expression. Remember, your emotions are valid, but you have the power to choose which ones you feed with your attention. 8. The faith crisis. As you progress on your manifestation journey, you may encounter a profound crisis of faith that shakes the very foundation of your beliefs. You begin to question whether manifestation is real or effective at all. The initial excitement and certainty you felt about the process gives way to skepticism and doubt. You wonder if you've been fooling yourself all along, chasing an illusion rather than a tangible reality. This crisis of faith isn't just doubt, it's a fundamental shaking of your belief system. You'll find yourself feeling embarrassed for having believed in manifestation in the first place. Tempted to give up on your goals entirely and settle for a realistic life. Cynical about spirituality and personal development concepts. Questioning everything you've learned about manifestation and universal laws. Feeling like you've wasted time and energy on a fruitless pursuit. Angry at yourself for being gullible enough to believe in manifestation. Struggling to reconcile your spiritual beliefs with your logical mind. This faith crisis is actually a critical juncture in your manifestation journey. It's the point where you decide whether to fully commit to your new reality or retreat to your old patterns. How you navigate this challenge will determine the depth and power of your manifestation practice moving forward. To move through this crisis, seek out evidence that supports your belief in manifestation. Read success stories, connect with others on a similar journey, and most importantly, reflect on the small ways manifestation has already worked in your life. Sometimes, you need to look back to see how far you've come. 9. Your environment turns toxic. As your energy shifts during the manifestation process, you may notice your environment seeming to work against you. You'll experience increased conflicts with friends, family, or coworkers who don't understand your new path. A string of bad luck events that test your resolve. Constant exposure to negative news or information related to your goals. People trying to discourage you or talk you out of your dreams. Unexpected obstacles in your physical space, like appliance breakdowns or home repairs. Toxic relationships are becoming more draining and difficult to manage. Your usual routines and environments feel stifling or misaligned. This environmental shift isn't coincidence, it's a reflection of the inner work you're doing. As you raise your vibration, anything not in alignment with your new frequency becomes glaringly obvious. This contrast is uncomfortable but necessary for your growth and manifestation process. Use this as an opportunity to curate your environment intentionally. Set clear boundaries with negative influences, seek out supportive communities, and create a physical space that nurtures your manifestation work. Remember, you have the power to choose what you allow into your energy field. 10. The energy of resistance. As you delve deeper into your manifestation practice, you will encounter a tangible sense of resistance that manifests both physically and energetically. Procrastination on tasks related to your goal becomes a persistent issue. You find yourself avoiding the very actions that would move you closer to your desires, instead filling your time with distractions or busy work. This avoidance creates a cycle of guilt and frustration, further reinforcing the resistance. You'll experience a heavy, oppressive feeling when you try to work towards your goals. Mental fog that makes it difficult to visualize or focus on your desires. Physical lethargy that saps your motivation to take inspired action. An inexplicable urge to self-sabotage or abandon your manifestation efforts. A sense of pushing against an invisible force when you try to move forward. Sudden obstacles or distractions whenever you gain momentum. Feeling disconnected from your intuition or inner guidance. This resistance isn't just in your head, it's a real energetic force created by your limiting beliefs and fears. It's your old self fighting to maintain the status quo. This resistance can be paralyzing if not addressed, keeping you stuck in old patterns and preventing your manifestations from materializing. To break through this resistance, you must take consistent, aligned action even when it feels difficult. Start with small steps that feel manageable and gradually build momentum. Use energy clearing techniques like meditation, breath work, or even physical clutter clearing to remove stagnant energy from your space and being. Embracing the shadow side of manifestation. These negative signs are roadblocks to be avoided, they're integral parts of the manifestation process. Each challenge you face is an opportunity to strengthen your commitment to your desires. Identify and release limiting beliefs holding you back. Develop the resilience and skills needed to maintain your manifestation once it arrives. Refine your goals to ensure they truly align with your highest good. Deepen your spiritual practice and connection to universal energy. Remember, manifestation isn't about forcing the universe to bend to your will. It's a co-creative process where you align your energy with your desires and allow the universe to bring them to you in the best possible way. These negative signs are often the universe's way of course-correcting your path or preparing you for even greater things than you initially imagined. As you continue your manifestation journey, approach these challenges with curiosity rather than fear. Ask yourself, what is this experience trying to teach me? How can I use this setback to become stronger and more aligned with my goals? What limiting beliefs or old patterns is this situation bringing to light? By reframing these negative signs as valuable feedback, you transform them from obstacles into stepping stones on your path to creating your dream reality. Manifestation is a powerful tool for personal transformation and creating the life you desire. By understanding and working through these negative signs, you not only increase your chances of successfully manifesting your goals, but also become a more empowered, self-aware, and resilient version of yourself in the process. Embrace the journey, trust the process, and know that every challenge you face is bringing you one step closer to the reality you're meant to create.